Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Menachem Creditor. It is my honor to serve as scholar in residence for UJ Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and blessing, music, and community every day, every weekday morning at 9 o'clock. And it is an honor to be here with you. Let's see who's here to join with us. We'll give it a second, give people a chance to click in and say Boker Tov, to say good morning to each other. Jerry, it is good to see you. Boker Tov to you. You are number one. I'm not sure how you always time it, but you manage to always get there first. Donna, good morning. Hi, Susan. Hi, Andy. Arlene and Linda. Cheryl, sending love to Michigan. Hi, Penny. Hi, Linda. Hello, Henny. Oh, it's nice to see so many friends here. Stacy, Cynthia, Nir. Good morning. Now, I keep on forgetting to say, I say Michigan. I don't say Saudi Arabia. It's good to see you here. I'm really touched that we managed to create this connection together. Boker Tov, Sandy. Hi, Nancy. It's good to see you, too. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a gorgeous day. Arlene, it is a sunny day in New York, isn't it? Hi, Linda. Hi, Amrita. Sharon. Boker Tov. Hi, Karen. Hi, Debbie. Jocelyn. I'm waving to you, my neighbor. Sherilyn. Boker Tov to you. Good morning. Hi, Barry. Hi, Edith. Dod Baruch. Hello. Indeed. I'm going to say that in a second. Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Debbie and Debbie from the Jersey Shore. Boker Tov to you. Thank you, Roberta. Last night was very meaningful. I'm going to say something about that today, too. Bob. Boker Tov. Hi, Sanel. Carol. Jay. Ellen. Oh, it's a chilly day, but I'm glad it's clear in Berkeley at this hour. The fog isn't there. That's amazing. All right. Hi, Ema. Hi, Iris. Hi, Kim. All right, everybody. I think it's time. We've got 65 good friends. It's been a minute. Amazing to see how many of us joined. Hi, Ginger. All right, everyone. Let's take a deep breath. Yes. Yes. Andy, thank you for that. We are going to say a prayer for your 9-year-old grandson, Michael. Please, God, he should only have a stomach bug. He's been tested for COVID, so we are going to be davening for him that it is simple and very temporary. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's take a breath. Let's take a breath. Wherever you are. Just remember one really simple, not so simple, profound and simple thing. Your heart is beating. You've got air flowing in and out of your body. Let's use that air, use that breath, and make a blessing. La 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 לעשות בדברי תורה, לעשות בדברי תורה, הפוך בה והפוך בה, לעשות בדברי תורה. תליאלה לילה, תליאלה לילה, תליאלה לילה. Well, friends, I am really, really, really blessed in life. Um, Not only to have my extraordinary wife in the kitchen sharing love with all of you on Facebook Live, but also to know that my father is sitting with my mother watching and being part of our community. Today is his birthday. And so I want to not only wish him a happy birthday, but to acknowledge that any of the Torah that pours from me is so influenced, so deeply influenced by the model of his selfless teaching and caring heart. So not only do I want to say happy birthday, I want to acknowledge that I come from somewhere. There is so much to say today. Last night, a lot of us had the distinct privilege and honor of being part of a program put on by UJA as part of our commitment to supporting Holocaust survivors in the New York area. And the magnificent Tova Feldshuh interviewed her dear friend, Dr. Edith Eger. And Dr. Eger just had me in tears the entire time. You can see the entire program, by the way, on this Facebook page, on UJ's Facebook page. It's archived. Many of our public programs are archived, and you can just go through the videos and you'll see a lot of our stuff that we do each morning. Today is episode number 163, I think. But last night was remarkable. I'll give you two different pieces of wisdom. Dr. Eger, she really, it was nonstop glory. She survived the Shoah. She has written countless books and healed countless lives. She had this one phrase. She said, "Listen, we don't cover garlic with chocolate. There is no forgiveness without rage. But love can conquer all." It was so extraordinary. It was so extraordinary to hear this wisdom. It was like hearing Yiddishisms, but somehow translated into English. Don't cover garlic with chocolate. There is no forgiveness without rage. Which means we deserve the chance. Our souls require the chance. A human being is designed that when something wrong happens, we are supposed to be angry, shocked by it. Forgiveness comes after. Forgiveness comes after. We have to acknowledge hurt. And love can conquer all. That's a quote straight out of Song of Songs. Ki azah kamavet ahava. Love is stronger than death. It's an extraordinary quote. It's at the heart, actually, of Viktor Frankl's Man's Quest for Meaning. There was one very special thing that tied what Dr. Eger was teaching to many of the lessons that I've learned from my father. She said, Tova Feldshuh asked her, when you wake up, how do you, after everything you've been through, how do you choose life each day? And Dr. Eger said, I should call her Edie, because she said call her Edie, but she's Dr. Eger. She said, I wake up each morning, and I look into the mirror, and I ask myself, do you want to be soft and warm, or cold and stiff? It's a simple question, right? When we wake up in the morning, do we pause and ask ourselves the vital question, do I want to be soft and warm today, or cold and stiff? I have that choice. Now, I have to acknowledge, as I'm asking this question, do I want the hurt that comes along with being soft in the world? If I'm soft and warm, what happens in the world is going to touch me. It's going to affect me. And it's not always going to feel good. But if I'm cold and stiff, I also am brittle. And what happens in the world could break me. So in fact, taking care of myself, self-care, comes from being warm and soft. She continued, Dr. Eger said, I want to feel good, and I am in charge of my thinking. What lessons? Now, we held this program last night because last night and today are the commemoration of Kristallnacht. Right? In Germany, 82 years ago, and in Austria and elsewhere, this is the night of broken glass. 270 plus Jewish homes and synagogues and schools and hospitals were burned. And Edith Eger survived that and came through all of that to teach us this. I have no right to speak of the wisdom that can be gained from witnessing because I didn't go through it, but thank God for her majesty and her bravery and her grace. Think about, and I don't even know what to do with it, but think about what it is to go through the unimaginable and to dedicate yourself towards healing yourself and others. The number of times Dr. Eger talked about how self-care is not selfish. Self-care is how we bring love into the world. The number of times I found myself last night listening to this prophetess with my hand on my chest, just feeling my own heartbeat, knowing that she was calling me to appreciate my heartbeat. So I want to suggest that you do that. One of the gifts, even though it's complicated, of Facebook Live as opposed to Zoom or the other platforms that we might be experimenting with or gathering on recently, is that we don't have to sort of stare at each other's physical presentation. On the one hand, I miss seeing your faces. On the other hand, no, there is no other hand. I miss seeing your faces. It's also true that if you are the kind of person who's been self-conscious about putting your own hand on your own chest just to reassure yourself, this is a moment where you can do it and no one's watching. It's just you and God. So maybe there's a chance right now for you to heal the world by being strong to yourself, by loving yourself well. She told a story. It was this very, very interesting story, and I'm sure that there were people who heard when she shared it and sort of wondered about it. She said, she's been part of countless Shabbos dinners, and she, hosts, and so she said that she was at a Shabbos dinner and someone who was recently divorced showed up and was just, all this person could talk about was meeting a future spouse. And Dr. Eger looked at this person and said, no, you have to be happy alone. And then maybe you'll be happy with someone else. And that was such a powerful learning. She took all of the things she'd been through. She called Auschwitz an opportunity for her own deepest learning so she could bring lessons of humanity and what she calls a loving God into the world for others. And she begins with a recognition, with the encouragement that we just need to love ourselves well, better and better and better, so that we can be stronger, so that we can help the world be stronger and kinder and more loving. So let's connect it just for a second to this week's Parsha. And then we'll explore the Parsha a little bit more in the days to come. It's just Tuesday, right? So we have more Chaye Sarah ahead of us, thank God. So I'm quoting my teacher, Rabbi Adina Lewidis, and Dini says that this week's Parsha starts off like a Monty Python movie. This is the verse that makes her think of a Monty Python movie. She said, and Isaac went out walking in the field toward evening, and looking up he saw camels approaching, raising her eyes. Rebekah saw Isaac and fell off the camel. Right? That's how the Parsha begins. She saw clearly, and it was evening. So it was this, you ever stand just in the Bein HaShmashot between day and night? And she saw, what did she see? Maybe she saw Isaac, who was meditating in the field. Maybe she saw a field. Maybe she was so delighted by the opportunity in front of her. And it just knocked her off her camel. I have a kid story that I've never published yet called A Love That Will Knock You Off Your Camel, based on this story. But what does it mean? What does it mean to feel a love so profound that it knocks you off your camel? It probably means you are ready and strong to experience a love so profound that even when you're knocked off your camel, you are still fully centered. So I want to give us this gift. I want to give us this gift of kindness and compassion, of choosing to be soft and warm every morning. I want to thank my father for being a model of being soft and warm every morning. And to know that what we are creating as a community together is nothing short of a sacred model for a more loving world. Every morning we are coming together. We've been doing it since March 13th. That is 8 months of blessing every morning. So friends, let's make a commitment to each other. Right? I'm asking you to make a commitment even though, I get to be the one who's out loud. So I'm asking of you to take really good care of yourself today. Because when you take good care of yourself, you can take better care of somebody else. Being strong yourself is a gift to the world. So be so kind to yourself. And who knows what blessing can come from that. So, happy birthday, Abba. Thank you everybody for being a community of Torah and for taking care of each other too. Let's sing our way into a good day. Bless you all. See you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Take care.